Hello and welcome to 4S Tech. Now we all know that XPS series has a great reputation for performance and durability. And if we need these two inside a smallest form factor, then the Ultrabooks are ideally preferred. This is Dell's Ultrabook, the XPS 13-9360. Firstly, the feel of the device. It's definitely premium. It feels strong and it's sturdy, and it certainly looks amazingly simplistic. Top and bottom is aluminium and has a very long vent at the back. The edges on the top lid feels chamfered and a bit sharp. However, the entire chassis, it just feels like a strong block of aluminium, but the inside is finished with carbon fiber, which is comfortable. It's extremely soft for even hours of use, and this hatch pattern on it, it just reminds me of Lamborghini, all hardcore on the outside and soft and comfortable inside. So I would say it's just a great combination of materials working all together. Opening it up, the hinges are rock solid and will definitely last longer than usual. Switching it on, the same light as the power light is reflected on its 45-watt charger. It's a simple yet one of the most manageable chargers that I've found on the laptops. The chick-like keyboard has soft keys. Typing is definitely easier and comfortable. The travel distance isn't much, but the keys are responsive. The touchpad is one of my favorites. It's big, and reaching edge to edge on a big display is faster and more precise with this trackpad. Now the multi-finger gestures have fast response, and switching to Windows and desktops is flawless. 13.3-inch screen is one of the finest to rate amongst most Ultrabooks. The Infinity Edge display does show its true potential with this almost to no bezel screen. Now the colors are bright and has a great punch. 360 nits of brightness is sometimes too much in the low-lit situations, so my laptop has a non-touch matte screen with a resolution of 1920 by 1080. Viewing angles are brilliant. The overall viewing experience of any content on this device is enjoyable. Now some Ultrabooks have a couple USB-C ports, but they miss a USB 3 or a card reader at times. But the XPS 9360 has sufficient ports. So on the left we have the power AC, USB-C Thunderbolt, then we have the USB 3.0 with a small battery check button that will lit the remaining battery indicators. This USB-C supports charging and up to 2 4K monitors at once. To extend my display, I usually keep the J-Chic 1305H monitor. Since it has great colors, it's portable and easy to manage. You can find its review on the above link. On the right we have the Kensington lock, another USB 3.0 port and SD card reader. So far the best combination of ports you can find on an Ultrabook. Now the performance. This has the 7th generation i7 7500U processor with 8GB of RAM, 256GB of M.2 storage and UHD 620 graphics. All of that weighs around 2.7 pounds. And with all those specs, the XPS delivers a smooth performance under various conditions. Now from light to medium usage of office applications, surfing, it had no problems with multitasking and you won't feel any lag in performance even after a couple hours. Also, in a processing intensive scenario where I was running applications like games or Premiere and surfing side by side, the switching of the apps has been lag free. Now the fan isn't anything loud, the palm resting area do get a bit warm and so does the bottom of the laptop, but that only happens with CPU intensive applications. And that's understandable with a device this small. So overall heat management is good. I've noticed the CPU loads reaching up to 60% and averaged at around 88-89. At the remaining times during surfing with setups running in the background, the temperature remained at a decent 72 degrees. Following are the benchmark scores. The read and write speeds significantly are decent on this configuration, and it hit around 325 megabytes per second on a sequential write test. Now the 60-watt integrated battery is stunning. At low to medium workflow, I was comfortably able to use it for around 9 hours. However, with intensive applications, I was able to use it for around 3 hours until it touched 20%. Gaming is least of my expectations when it comes to Ultrabooks, but I still ran the GTA 5. With normal settings, VSync off, resolution of 720p, and it was playable at 32 frames per second, so that's not bad at all. Now we have 2 stereo speakers on both left and right of the laptop. Thankfully they aren't at the bottom. Sound is good enough. But I've noticed movie sounds a bit better on these speakers, so if you have some time to cram the Matrix lobby scene during work, you won't be disappointed. The 720p webcam is reasonably good even in low light, not the typical poster filtered image but the real deal. However, it is placed at the bottom left corner. Not to forget, the Wi-Fi on this device is the killer 1535 card, accessing the router from a third room with 2 walls in the middle. I was getting decent speeds for most of my surfing experience. Now I'm mentioning that because usually at this distance, I sometimes seem to lose my connection. This however never happens with the XPS 13. So starting from $799 as an i3 based model, you can work your way up to around $1,200 to $1,300 depending on processor, memory and so on. With this configuration on my variant, I'm very pleased with the overall performance of the device. It does deliver what has been promised since it has a reasonable selection of ports and an excellent battery. All that features inside a chassis that's both good looking and is strong at build. I don't see a reason why one won't be interested in picking the XPS 13 9360. They're really looking for an Ultrabook that delivers. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and it has been helpful for you lot. Thumbs if you like and do share your feedback down below. We will be bringing you more tech soon. Till again, 4S Tech, signing out.